Alright, so, sorry, my nose is still a little bit itchy, you know, from the thing. This is K-Rino, Houston. Houston Is, featuring Sunday. Not entirely sure who that is. I might have actually heard this person on one of his other tracks before, but I can't remember. If you enjoyed the content, it's going to be in the description below. Head on over to K-Rino's channel, give him a subscribe, and give the video here a like. While you're here, I'm not saying you have to, but if you're feeling generous, pressing that button under my face helps get the video out with the algorithm. And if you slap that big red button that says subscribe, then you get to help me stick it to YouTube for restricting my content so dang much. Let's do this.
City of Houston, get on your feet, man.
I like how this is going so far.
Even if you wasn't born and raised out here, you might have moved out here, you still Houston. All good.
See, that's what I'm talking about, how he just uses like small trap elements to like modernize his beats. It's so good.
Yeah. Houston is G'd up from the start. Everybody hanging out Sunday in McGregor Park. Listen, Houston is third ward to the SWAT. 14 and a half mixtape by Daryl Scott. Say it, Houston is keeping bread in your pocket, riding with the home team. Astros, Oilers, and Rockets, home of the soldiers. So it ain't no folding. Legendary 34s, Akeem, Earl, and Nolan. Jumping out at the club sharp as an arrow. Rhinestone Wrangler, Chocolate Town, and Carroll's. Coke cans to get an Astro World, no ticket. And you ain't from H-Town if you don't know Wicked Cricket said.
Houston is still my #1 city. Houston is the only town I wanna live in. Always show me love from the beginning. Ain't nobody like us, that's why we still winning.
I'm paying homage because it's only right for me to do. French's chicken on Scott, we do it for TSU. From the past to the present, shouting out to the greats. Still love Five Slammer Jammer, repping U of H. Who remember Club Boomerang? Now I'm reminiscing, killing shows with the whole South Park coalition. Jay Prince had the vision, so we started believing. Ghetto boys made the whole world respect our region. Mo City, the 5th ward, yeah, I know you loving this street. Military, please, can I have another hit? Got our own style, ain't no place like it in the world. And the whole planet got screwed up by Robert Earl. Crazy weather, but still better than any place we know. Shout out to my Mexican family, my Latinos. We the trendsetters, we stay ahead of the game. Heim Clark got way too many legends to name. That's why
Houston is still my #1 city. Houston is the only town I wanna live in. Always show me love from the beginning. Ain't nobody like us, that's why we still winning.
most of the year H-Town be hotter than the oven. Remember the screw shop back when it was on Cullen? Great tapes and a screwed up click, wrecking them beats. Kids Jam was the first radio station from the streets. You can pick any record label, it's all H-Town. Rap a lot, switch a house, big time, a jam down. Dope house, sucker free. The homies at Rec Shop, Perry on Suave House, straight profit and shortstop. Say it, Houston is Greens Point and Acres home. Playing high school football games inside the dome. Slabs with trunks rattling, folks chasing the paper. Club Gucci's all the way to Jamaica. Going to different parks, hooping Timmy Chan after. Back in the days, loading up and riding to the Kappa. Still laughing and ranking even on our down days. Buying your favorite rappers, new album from Soundwaves. Catching the metro to travel throughout the town. Couldn't afford the Galleria, we just went to walk around. When the bus stopped running that dark, we used to walk. Let's take it to the north, Studewood and do some park. Mr. A's and Sean's cornbreads came later. Every rapper trying to be seen on street flavor. Every hood apartment complex I showed up in. Houston taught me the game when I didn't know nothing. That's why
Houston is still my #1 city. Houston is the only town I wanna live in. Always show me love from the beginning. Ain't nobody like us, that's why we still winning. Stick on your deuces in the air.
So vocally, I like her singing voice. It reminds me more like the late '90s, early 2000s kind of style of singing. Um, things that the kids these days would call old school. But I'm not quite willing to admit that I'm that old yet. But yeah, it was really nice. A lot of the times when rappers make songs about their hometowns, it like they focus on all the bad stuff about their hometowns, and then by the end of the song, you're like, God, I hope I never actually end up in that city. But he actually did a really good job making Houston sound really appealing. And I actually have a friend who recently moved out there. Shout out Armani. Actually, not recently. He moved out there a few years ago, but he's been telling me Houston is just an amazing, beautiful city. Just awesome place to live. Overall, really great song. Like every other song that K-Rino makes. If you enjoy the content, link's going to be in the description below. Head on over and give the video one of these. While you're here, I'm not saying you have to, but if you press that button on my face, it helps get the video out with the algorithm. If you slap that big red button that says subscribe, then you get to help me stick it to YouTube for always restricting my content. Till next time, I love you all. Be notorious.